welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for another reading. I hope that everybody is doing amazing. We have a very beautiful reading today, you guys. We are going to be looking into the question of what kind of goddess you are transforming into. Okay, so we have 3 piles to choose from today. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Please feel free to choose any pile that you feel most drawn to, and then you can skip to the timestamps which are in the description, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello, my beautiful pile number 1. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be a reading on what goddess you are transforming into. Okay, pile number 1. So you chose this card, which says here, passion for purpose. And immediately I'm getting a very fiery energy coming from you. I feel like you're excited about something, or it's like you just discovered your life's purpose or something that you're really passionate about, and it's like you're about to take the second step to do it. It's like you made the first step, especially with the number 2. The first step was kind of like the discovery, and now you're taking the second step on like maybe pursuing this or making this happen. But I'm getting a very fiery energy from you, pile number 1. You're very excited to do something. You feel extremely passionate about doing something. Here is what I'm feeling, and I feel like a lot of you have stepped into your life's purpose, or you're about to transform um into like somebody who has their life's purpose. Or again, it's that energy of like, you know where you're going, pile number 1. That's an energy that I'm getting here with you, okay? But I'm also getting like very strong energy coming from you. I feel like a lot of you are very strong people here, okay? Very passionate. But let's take a look at your tarot cards, pile number 1, I'm sorry. I'm really excited. Let's see. Okay, you have the King of Pentacles. So I feel like you're becoming someone very reliable, okay? But I want to take a look at your other cards just to get the full message. Okay, you have the Four of Swords. Beautiful. You have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, you feel extremely passionate, extremely excited about something. You also have the Nine of Wands. Interesting, because I was picking up this specific card with you from the beginning. And you also have the Emperor. Yeah, pile number 1. You are stepping into your power, I feel like. I was picking up the Nine of Wands. Let me just get this out of the way. I was picking up the Nine of Wands when I said that you are very strong. Okay, I associate the Nine of Wands with somebody who is very strong. To me, this card is like the warrior card, the fighter card, right? Somebody who doesn't give up and has been through so much, right? Somebody who, it's like the energy of like, even if you need to crawl, you will do it, but you will get to where you want to go, pile number 1. That's the energy that I'm getting here with you, okay? But I see that you are transforming into something very stable, something very reliable. Again, it's like you have found your life's purpose, I feel like, or you have found your passion, and there is that kind of sense of peace that you are now feeling, because it's like you found something very important about yourself. And it's again the energy, you're so ready to step into this. It's like you're ready to launch into this, okay? You're ready to, I feel like a lot of you are gaining a lot of power, a lot of confidence, a lot of feeling of stability, okay? With this purpose and then the King of Pentacles, I really feel like a lot of you are about to step into doing something that is going to make you very abundant, something that will bring a lot of financial stability in your life, that will bring a lot of peace into your life, okay? Especially here with the Four of Swords and the Nine of Wands. I feel like for you, pile number 1, there is an energy of coming into peace after a long time of fighting, okay? Maybe some of you, I feel like a lot of you have with this Nine of Wands, I feel like you're ending the phase of searching for who you are or fighting to understand who you are, fighting to know what your purpose is. I really feel like a lot of you have discovered that just now, and you are ready to, again, with this Eight of Wands, I see this as like an arrow being ready to launch. You're so excited to do something. You're ready to pursue something, right? You're not going to wait anymore. I really feel like it's like for a lot of you, like your blindfold has been lifted. You now know where you need to go or what you need to do, what your life's purpose here is, pile number one. And I feel like that's the goddess that you're transforming into. You're really stepping into, I can't even explain it. It's just you're very stable. You know where you're going. There's a lot of peace in your life because you know where you're going, okay? And I feel like overall, your life is becoming more stable. If before you didn't know what to expect tomorrow, if you're gonna get a paycheck tomorrow, if you're gonna make your month's rent the next month, if you didn't know that before, I feel like now you're transitioning into a period where you will know. You will have the stable income, you will have peace, you will be able to sleep at night and not worry about it. And the Emperor, especially, a lot of you are going to be stepping into your power. You're going to feel very powerful. You're going to feel like you're in charge. Some of you might be getting a promotion. That could also signify here. Okay, that your prior work has been recognized, but overall, I am generally getting a feeling of stability with you, pile number one, especially financial stability, okay? I feel like things are going to start moving a lot faster now because I do feel like you just recently closed a period of waiting, and I feel like that period needed to happen in order for you to discover your life's purpose. And now that you know what it is, things are about to start moving a lot faster for you. Pile number one, that's the energy that I'm getting here. Let's take a look at your oracle cards now. Wow, guys, you have happiness. So yeah, there's a really exciting period awaiting for you, I feel like. Again, if your life before was kind of like um worrisome, or there was a lot of worry, I'm picking up that before there was a lot of worry, and I feel like that has to do with your finances. I feel like, again, that's being resolved. Your finances are going to be a lot more stable, okay? Something is taking off here. Maybe you guys have been working on something and weren't seeing maybe a lot of income from it, or similar. Just apply this to your situation. But if that was the case, then I feel like things are about to start moving a lot faster here for you guys. You're definitely getting a boost of confidence, feeling more like you're in charge, feeling more like you're in power here, okay? Wow, you guys have prosperity here. So money is raining on you, literally. There's so much abundance coming for you, pile number one. Wow, prosperity. Look at this card. If you're worried about money right now, about finances, I'm telling you, you're transforming into a very stable and powerful goddess, right? A lot of financially abundant goddess. I feel like that's what you're transforming into. And again, I feel like this will put you into the energy of feeling like, okay, like I know what I'm doing with my life. I'm doing something good. Something is going good, right? That's the energy here that I'm getting with the Emperor. It's like you finally feel stable and like you have control over your life, right? Because now you can buy the things that you want and you can pay your month's rent, right? Or go travel somewhere where you wanted to go. So I really feel like you are gaining a lot of control in your life. Whereas before, I really feel like there was a lack of control and a lack of direction, again, with the blindfold, but now your blindfold is being lifted off. And I feel like things are about to start moving really fast for you guys. I see many opportunities coming here, especially with your finances. They're looking amazing. You also have Milky Way with perspective. So I feel like there is a shift happening, especially with this card falling under the Eight of Wands. It's like this is the universe. I feel like there's a shift happening, okay? It's like a sudden shift. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like Maybe there is going to be a sudden realization that will put you in the right direction, or it's like your change of, yeah, with the change of perspective, I feel like there's something about the way you think that's gonna kind of trigger the shift. Maybe you're changing your perspective, or you're deciding to deciding to how do I say this, like put your focus into something else that's gonna make you very abundant. But I feel like there is also, with the perspective and the shift, this could also just mean that there is a big shift happening in your life, okay? A big before and after happening in your life. That's also a message here that I'm getting with this card. Next, you guys have empowerment. That's the whole thing that I've been saying, right? That's the thing that I've been saying this whole time. I'm so sorry. With the Emperor means power, it means control, it means charge and empowerment. I feel like you guys, again, you're moving from this storm and this like unknown instability to the rainbows and the nature and the sun and the sunsets, the clouds, the peace. I feel like a lot of you are moving from a turbulent period to a more calm period, okay? And that's what I was saying with the before and after. I feel like there's going to be a big difference from your life before and after, because before there was a lot of storm, a lot of unknowing, right? It was cloudy, foggy, but now it's like sunshine and rainbows, literally. And I really am getting that energy here with you. It's like the rainbow after the storm, right? So that's here an energy that I'm also picking up with you. You also, guys, have culmination of vision. So I feel like a lot of you are reaching some kind of goal, I guess, or again with the purpose is like you have a vision of where you're going next and things are going according to your vision. That's also what I'm picking up. I feel like a lot of you, this has to do with like a manifestation of yours. Maybe you have been manifesting for a while a certain amount of income, or you doing a certain kind of job, or you being in a certain kind of place. And with this culmination of vision, I feel like that's either like coming to life very fast for you guys, or you're beginning the steps onto making this vision happen. But overall, I really see that a lot of you are getting clear with your direction and where you're going in life, what the next steps you are taking, okay? I really feel like a lot of you have a lot of clarity on where you want to move next, where you want to go next, okay? But overall, there is a lot of abundance, a lot of happiness, prosperity coming to your life, pile number one, which is so nice to see. You also have mermaid's love, okay? Some of you, um, there could be some kind of love awakening within your life, okay? Or you will feel appreciated. You will feel, maybe some people will praise you, I'm also hearing. You're gonna feel very good about yourself and about the work that you have done here. I'm getting pile number one. But overall, it's really gonna feel like you're in charge, like you're in power. I feel like that's the goddess that you're transforming into. You're gaining a sense of power and charge in your life. And again, with passion of purpose, a lot of you are feeling very excited to do something, okay? And it's gonna go very well, I feel like. And you also have a long way home, especially with culmination of vision. I'm getting the energy of like you kind of have like a set, kind of like a vision of a life that you want to live. Maybe this can be in like a specific place with this a long way home, okay? You might want to like move to a specific place, or again, be doing like a job or something. There is a vision that you guys have, and I feel like a lot of you are on the way to make this vision happen, okay? You have a clear sense of direction where you want to go, and I feel like a lot of you are supported by the universe into making this move, okay? But I feel like it's like with this anchor, it's like you have settled down on something and you know what you want to pursue. It's like you have an end goal now, whereas before maybe you didn't, or it was or you had kind of like a certain image of what you wanted to do, where you wanted to go. But I feel like now it's, with time, is becoming more clear and clear of where you want to take yourself. And I feel like that's what you're about to do here. Okay, pile number one, let's take a look at your last two cards here. For your first card, you have Lilac with first emotions of love. Love is the magician that pulls man out of his own hat. Wow, and we have here the man with the hat. So I feel like a lot of you, there might be some kind of love coming into your life, maybe to make things more exciting, to, I don't know, like bring some kind of passion to your life. For some of you, there could be something about love, right? There could be some kind of love interest coming up and showing up in your life, okay? I really feel like there's somebody coming here to maybe awaken a part of yourself. For a while you might have been single and it's like time to be excited about love again, I'm also hearing. Okay, and for your last card, you have strength of character and moral integrity. Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened. Sorry, I cannot pronounce that. Vision cleared, ambition inspired, and success achieved. I don't know what to tell you, pile number one. It's literally what I have been saying the whole reading. It's like you're moving from the before that and the after. There is that storm that happened, right? And it was to make you stronger. It was to build up your character. You know, the character, I feel like for whatever you guys want to do with your purpose, you will require a very strong character. You cannot be, I guess, portrayed as weak in whatever you guys want to pursue. I feel like there might be a lot of criticism involved, and because of that, you might need to have a very strong character. And I feel like that's what the storm was before. You needed to build up a very strong character. I feel like to pursue your life's purpose. But again, the vision cleared. I feel like you guys now have a sense of direction of where you want to go, and things, it kind of seem possible now. Maybe before you were kind of like, how am I going to do this? How is this going to work? But now it's like you know how you can potentially make something happen. And it really feels like you guys are in control again. You have conquered the storm. You have conquered the fighting. Beautiful. With the Nine of Wands, I did say it's kind of the energy of like, if you need to crawl, you will crawl, but you will get to the end. And I feel like you guys are conquering. You're very strong now. That crawling period in your life, that fighting period in your life, is who made you today. Somebody very strong, very powerful, okay? Somebody who cannot be stopped. But that's what I have here for you, pile number one. Beautiful energy. I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it didn't, please leave a like and a comment, and I hope to see you guys in my next reading. Bye, guys. Hello, my beautiful pile number two. If you guys chose this pile, then this is going to be a reading on what goddess you are transforming into. Okay, pile number two. So you chose this card, which is Merciful Mother Jamiel, with number 44 here. So I feel like a lot of you, I'm getting very mature energy coming from you, pile number two, for some reason. I'm also picking up that energy of the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Because this card here, it's all about, to me, it's all about receiving rewards, receiving blessings, receiving abundance, okay? And I feel like you had this long time coming, because I am getting a very mature energy from you, pile number two. It's kind of the energy of a mother, you know. It's like you, or the energy like you're not a girl anymore, you're a woman, right? Or if you're a man, or regardless, you know, the gender doesn't really matter, it's just an example. But again, it's the energy is like from a girl to a woman. That's what I'm getting. But a lot of you have matured in some way, okay? I feel like a lot of you have mastered maybe something, and that's why you're receiving rewards, receiving blessings. But this energy in general is about receiving a lot of blessings, receiving a lot of abundance, okay? Miracles happening. So I feel like there's a lot awaiting here for you, pile number two. But let's take a look at your tarot cards to get a clear idea of what kind of goddess you're transforming into, okay? For the first card, you have the Two of Cups. Okay, beautiful. You have the Four of Pentacles. You have the Five of Wands. Okay. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, with the bunny, I feel like a lot of abundance, a lot of blessings. Okay. And you have the Knight of Swords. Okay, pile number 2. I feel like the goddess that you're transforming into, I am getting a very mature energy from you here. I feel like you have matured in some kind of way, because we have the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands, I'm getting it's like about competition, about maybe envy, conflict, right? And because we have the Four of Pentacles, I feel like you guys don't do that anymore. It's like you're not the mean girl, right? It's like you are mature and you kind of feel like that's a waste of time, you know, competition, comparing yourself to other people. It's like the Five of Wands, I always associated with like the Mean Girls movie or like high school drama, you know? And I feel like you're not about that life anymore. Maybe you used to be like that. You used to like the high school drama, but I feel like now you just have better things to worry about. It's like you guys have matured on some kind of level. Especially with the Four of Pentacles, I always associate this with stability. I feel like a lot of you are becoming, again, more mature, more stable in some kind of way. There could be an opportunity here with this Two of Cups. It's like I am getting an energy again. There is a very lucky opportunity or a very lucky thing that you might come across, and I feel like a lot of this is coming really fast into your life, especially with the Knight of Swords here. I feel like there's going to be very fast movement happening in your life, or there is a very sudden, very fast here opportunity, or a person that's going to approach you that might be a really good person to work with, okay, or to collaborate with. Because we do have here the Ace of Pentacles. But with this card, I am really getting an energy of like a miracle happening, or a really um, sudden blessing, something very lucky here happening with you, pile number 2. Because I really feel like a lot of you are being rewarded for maybe cutting off the drama, cutting off the pettiness. I feel like, again, you have matured in some kind of way. And I feel like you have more respect for yourself now. I feel like you might, it's kind of the energy, you will not let criticism or haters get to you. It's like you guys have a lot more confidence. You feel a lot more stable now. You feel very matured here. With the Two of Cups, this could represent a really good relationship with yourself as well. But overall, I really see that there is some kind of blessing and miracle here coming in your life. Pile number 2. Let's take a look at your oracle cards and see more here. Wow, you have courage. Yeah, I feel like you have matured. I feel like you now have more courage, more confidence in yourself. And maybe you don't let comments from other people get to you as before. Again, with the high school drama, I keep picking that up. It's like maybe some of you are in high school and you are dealing with these kind of people, or you're deciding to leave this kind of people in your life. People who always talk about other people and they don't mind their own business. And I feel like you're realizing that you kind of need to start minding your own business in order to make something happen in your life. Pile number 2, okay? I feel like a lot of you are maturing in some kind of way. And you also have the number 44. And to me, when I see this number, it always means divine protection, okay? And it could also mean like a push in the right direction. So if some of you feel like you're going in some kind of redirection in your life, I feel like this is just pushing you in the right direction. Yeah, you have transformed. Yeah, it's like you're definitely transforming into something, right? And I feel like you're transforming into a more mature version of yourself. You're really maturing, pile number 2. Your character is becoming more mature, I feel like. It's becoming more resilient. You're not so easily affected by comments anymore or by other people's lives. It's like you're cutting off comparing yourself to other people. I feel like you're really gaining some kind of confidence here, some kind of courage. I just got a very interesting message here. I got the message of like some of you have been wanting to start something, but you have been worried about what other people are going to think about you. Then I see you putting that behind you and deciding to pursue something. It's kind of like you maybe want to like start a blog or start an Instagram account or a YouTube channel, but you're like, what if other people find it from my school or from my workplace or my friends and they judge me? It's I feel like a lot of you are putting that past behind you. This was very specific, so I feel like it will resonate with some people who needed to hear that. Yeah, you have dance and celebration. It's like I feel like you're becoming more carefree, pile number 2. You're not, I feel like before you were really kind of like in the energy of like worried what people were gonna say about you. And I feel like you're finally getting especially courage here. You're getting the courage to do something. You're getting the courage to maybe show yourself to the world and um, not be afraid if somebody is gonna criticize you or judge you. I feel like you're gaining courage to begin something, to do something, okay? And I keep hearing miracle, blessing, okay? I feel like if you just ended things with some person, take this as a miracle, as a blessing, is also what I'm hearing, okay? Yeah, you also have intuition here, especially with the courage card. I really feel like a lot of you, there is something that you have been wanting to do here for a while, pile number 2. And I feel like this is the time where you have the courage to do it or to pursue something. Maybe a lot of you want to dance or maybe kind of do some kind of performance, you know? Maybe a lot of you have been wanting to audition somewhere or do something like that, but I feel like a lot of you are really having the courage to do here something and to follow your own intuition, to follow what you feel called to do. And you're kind of like deciding to ignore what other people are going to say about you, and you are again maturing and not letting what other people have to say affect you. It's your putting that past, it's like you are realizing that if you want to pursue this, if you want to go somewhere in life, you're going to have to put that past. Okay? You also have higher ground. Okay, I really feel like I feel like you're improving here, pile number 2. Again, you're maturing, you're leveling up, you're transforming. You're having the courage to reach high. You're having the courage, maybe your whole life you have been told, oh, just get this job and just be happy because you have a roof over your head. And of course, we need to be grateful, right? It always begins with feeling grateful, but we can always level up, right? We can always do better. We can always do more. And I feel like you guys feel called to do more. And there's maybe people around you telling you, hey, you already have some kind of stability in your life. Why are you trying to risk something? Or why don't you just stay where you are? I feel like some people in your life might be telling you that, and you're like, oh no, like I can do more, right? Why would I limit myself? So I feel like a lot of you are expanding yourself, you're maturing, okay, you're leveling up in some kind of way here. You also have Eve here. I think that's how you pronounce this, Eve. Okay, and you have Stranded. Again, the number 44. Pile number 2, I feel like there was some kind of redirection here in your life. And it was to put you in the right place, I'm hearing, okay? Maybe some person left you. Maybe like a business partner left you. I don't know why I'm picking that up. But with this Stranded, it's like you might be now like left alone to do something. And I feel like this kind of redirection was for the better because it might be more beneficial for you, I feel like. this might be like a miracle that you don't realize right now that is a miracle. It's kind of what I'm picking up, okay? But I feel like there was some kind of change or redirection that just happened to your life, and I'm hearing like take this as like a blessing or as like a move in the right direction, okay? But overall, I really see that you guys are fine. It's like you guys can do what you guys want to do, what you guys feel called to do. And I feel like a lot of you are beginning to have the trust that you need in order to pursue this. And for your last card, you have yellow rose, enthusiasm and friendship. A single rose can be my garden, a single friend, my world. Okay. So this single is sticking out to me. You might be deciding to do something alone, maybe before you had like a business partner or you had someone like a companion that you did something with. But I feel like you are maybe deciding to do something alone, especially with the yellow here. And I feel like this is like a blessing in disguise, a miracle in disguise. Okay, for others of you, I feel like with this yellow, there is going to be a lot more brightness, a lot more positivity in your life. Again, with dance and celebration, it's like things are going to be happier. Things are going to be more positive, okay? If before there was a lot of fighting, I feel like now there's going to be a lot more positivity coming to your life, pile number 2. But overall, I feel like you're maturing, you're deciding to cut off toxic behavior, maybe coming from you or coming from other people. You're cutting off people who don't serve you anymore, who feel immature, because I feel like you are more mature now. But I feel like you're also transforming your space, your environment, again, the people that you connect with, your routine. I feel like you are maturing on a big level here upon number 2. So that's the message that I have here for you today. I hope that this resonated with you. If it didn't, please leave a like and a comment. And I hope to see you guys in the next reading. Bye, guys. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. Welcome to your reading today about what goddess you are transforming into. So you chose this card, pile number 3, which is the Star of Venus. And I keep hearing like birth, rebirth, newborn with you here, because I am associating this with like the birth of Venus, and I feel like there was like a rebirth in your life, or like I'm getting very innocent energy coming from you. Okay, I'm getting kind of innocence, very fresh energy, very new energy with you. So maybe you just begun to do something new, or it's like you have transformed. I don't know. I want to look at your tarot cards and get more information, but I'm getting very fresh and new energy here with you, pile number 3. Maybe you just ended some kind of cycle in your life, okay? Whereas pile number 2 was like the energy with them was like they have matured. I feel like you feel very new, very fresh. Again, like the birth of Venus. That's what I keep getting here with you. But let's take a look at your tarot cards and see what kind of goddess you are transforming into. Okay, you have the 10 of Pentacles, pile number 3. Very beautiful card here to begin your reading. You also have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, you definitely have a very new beginning here, I feel like. And I feel like it looks really good. You also have the 5 of Swords. You have the Death card, of course. I was talking about a rebirth, and there you have the Death card. And you have the 2 of Wands. Yeah, pile number 3. Okay. I really feel like you're starting your life over here. Some of you might have just like moved somewhere new. You might have just like, or you're thinking about moving, and that's what's going to cause this rebirth, okay? But I feel like pile number 3, again, a lot of you ended something here in your life with the 5 of Swords. This could be with a person who is very conflicting and making you very confused. Maybe they were like keeping you on edge all the time, and they were kind of immature and not communicating well, I feel like. Maybe some of you ended things with a specific person, or it could be just like a specific thing in your life that caused you to feel very exhausted, very tired. Again, it wasn't very stable. It was like very on and off. I'm getting like, I'm just gonna give the example with the person, but this could just be like about anything really, just apply to your situation. But again, it might have been the energy of like they don't reply for days and they keep you hanging. And one day they communicate really well, the other day they have some kind of anger issues I'm also picking up. But overall, I feel like, or this could have been just like your past cycle in your life, okay? The past cycle in your life could have been very confusing. Again, one day you feel happy, the other day you feel very sad. The other day you feel very angry about why and how things are moving. And I feel like a lot of you ended that cycle of your life. And you have just begun a new beginning here. With the Two of Wands, I feel like a lot of you are planning something. You could be planning to move somewhere else and really have a fresh start, fresh beginning, or you have moved somewhere already and you have already begun this new and fresh beginning, okay? But I feel like there's a really big opportunity here opening with you, pile number 3, with the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is usually opportunity given by divine, given by source. It's like, it's just gonna land in your hand. And I think with the Ten of Pentacles, this kind of has to do with your, I feel like you're gonna be really happy in your environment. I also heard that you're gonna have enough resources in order to begin something or to do something. But I really, I'm just getting the energy with you is like the reset button. I feel like a lot of you did like a reset on your life, or it's like a factory reset, where you, on your phone, where you delete everything and it's like a fresh new beginning, right? That's what I'm getting here with you. It's like you just hit a reset on your life, or like a factory reset on your life, pile number 3. I feel like that's what you just did. And again, there is the energy of a freshness with you, of innocent. It's like you just cleaned your whole house, right? That's the energy. It's like you're starting fresh, you're starting from a blank canvas is what I'm hearing. But let's take a look at your oracle cards, pile number 3. Okay, you have empowerment. So I feel like a lot of you had the confidence to maybe leave something behind or begin something new. Or you're putting a lot of trust into the divine or the universe to make something work here for you. And wow, you have psychic abilities. Okay, some of you could be psychics. Or again, you're planning into the future. I feel like a lot of you are planning on where you want to go next. And a lot of you do want to move somewhere, I feel like. Take some kind of trip somewhere. I feel like you are planning some kind of move for most of you here. Again, it's not going to resonate for everyone, but for the people who do resonate with this message, I feel like you are kind of in the beginning stages maybe of planning to move somewhere, whether it's a new house, a new country. I feel like this will be really good for you, pile number 3. It will be a really good and refreshing new beginning, okay? Because I just feel like where you are right now, it's really draining, it's really tiring, okay? You feel like you're not thriving, right? Everything is kind of gray. And I feel like you guys are searching for more color here. But again, with empowerment, I also feel like you're starting to gain the confidence that you can actually do this. You can actually achieve this. Wow, you have summer solstice with radiance. So I feel like if some of you are watching this video when this comes out, maybe summer will be really significant for you, or spring, summer, you might be planning to move around that time, okay? Or it's like when the weather starts getting warmer is when that's gonna happen, I feel like. But if not, then I feel like there is this rebirth, this refresh is gonna bring a lot of radiance in your life. I really feel like things are going to start looking more positive here for you, pile number 3, and I feel like this is because you decided to put an end to something, or you just started to start something fresh, started something new. Maybe you recently scrapped something and you're deciding to start from scratch, and I feel like this is like the right thing. Like this time it's gonna look a lot better, a lot more positive. It's kind of an energy of like you're starting to write a paper or a book, and you decide to scrap the whole thing, begin again, right? I feel like that's what's happening here with you, pile number 3. Okay, you also have trust your own understanding, especially with empowerment. I really feel like you're letting your intuition lead you this time. Maybe before you try to overcalculate things and overplan things. I feel like I it's always amazing to have a plan, right? I feel like we as humans, we thrive off of routines, off of plans. It's like you need to know at least where you want to go and what you kind of want to do. You need to have at least the idea. And having a plan is very beneficial, but sometimes plans don't work out, and a lot of the times our plans need adjustments along the way, okay? So I feel like what you're doing here, pile number 3, is you are kind of creating a plan, but you're leaving some slots open for divine, right? For divine intervention. It's like you're not being so strict with the plan to the point where it becomes kind of discouraging if things don't go according to plan. Do you know what I mean? You have a plan, you're planning something for the future here, I feel like, pile number 3, but you're also letting your intuition kind of guide you along the way. You're leaving some space for adjustments, right? You also have catch your breath. Okay, pile number 3, I feel like you really recently went through like something new, or like a refresh or reset button, and it's like you're planning, you're so excited, you're looking forward to the future, and here's like you need to catch your breath, like you need to slow down, because I feel like it's like your brain is going so fast. I really feel like you're excited for the future here. You're planning something for the future, pile number 3. You also have butterfly garden. Okay, so I feel like a lot of things, your future is looking really bright here. I feel like pile number 3, and especially with the butterfly, I feel like there is going to be some kind of significant transformation here. But overall, I see radiance, I see positivity, right? And again, spring, summer could be significant for you. Wow, you have home in the sky. So I feel like with you, pile number 3, this is definitely the energy of you are planning a move. You're planning your next destination. You're planning your new home. You might be like, again, like figuring out how much your cost is gonna be, or like looking at houses and apartments. I really feel like you want to settle in a different place here. Okay? And I really feel like this place will offer you a lot of things, a lot of happiness, a lot of fulfillment, a lot of opportunities. I feel like you will feel like yourself in that destination. I really feel like this is going to be the message that resonates with most of you here. And if not, then you are just take it metaphorically, right? You're moving somewhere in your life and you're beginning something, you're beginning fresh, you're beginning new. You kind of have the beginner mindset, right? Let's see how we can start from zero. I feel like that's what you're doing here. Okay, and for your last card, you have here Morning Glory, affection and determination. The morning glory, which blooms for a day, differs not at heart from the giant pine that lives for 1,000 years. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you are really like, again, the morning glory I'm associating with like the fresh air in the morning, right? The morning feels always so refreshing. And affection and determination, I feel like a lot of you are really determined to make this move. And I feel like intuitively you're picking up that this move is what you guys need, really, to inspire you, to create something, to fulfill something here within you. But I feel like a lot of you are really determined on making this happen, and you're kind of planning again. you're doing your research. But I really feel like you're kind of like, you just hit a refresh in your life and you're ready to begin with 0, okay, pile number 3? So that's the message that I have here for you today. I hope that this resonated with you. If it didn't, please leave a like and a comment. And I hope to see you guys in the next reading. Bye, guys.